But anyway, I played, you keep interrupting the long story of my life. If you just shut up, I'd be able to...
I won't speak again for the next hour.
You never listen. Oh, that'll be the day. Or that'll be the night. But anyway, which story do you want to hear?
Anything at all. I think the...
All right, well, now I'll tell you the story about the big pond, because this was very profound, and this was my start in life. I went into this show as an understudy, and I had worked 2 weeks for a man named Edwin Knopf, who's the brother of Alfred Knopf, and a very sweet and distinguished man who gave me my first job after I graduated from Bryn Mawr. And he said, write me a letter, and I will tell you whether we can use you or not. So my father said, never write, go, and appear in person. So I went down to Baltimore, and I appeared. I didn't even know there was a stage door in the theater. And I went in, and I sat down, and I watched a rehearsal. It was a very distinguished company. Mary Boland, Elliot Cavett, Kenneth McGowan, you know, a really good company. And they were doing a thing called the Tsarina the following week. And nobody told me to leave, so I sat down in the audience, and I waited and waited and waited. And finally, 5 hours passed, and I nearly died. I got excited. I had to go to the John. It was pitch dark. I felt my way around trying to find a ladies' room. Finally did. Came back, sat down, and Eddie Knopf was always sitting right up in the front of the audience watching this dress rehearsal, and finally just walked by me and said, report for rehearsal Monday.
And that's how you got
That's how I got my job.
Is that the... So
I didn't say how much or anything. So I got my job and was given a nice little part in the Tsarina. Went for the costume thing at the end of the week. Mm-hmm. And they said, come at 10 to pick your costume. So I got there at 9:45. I thought, boy, I'm being smart. All the girls were there. All the good clothes were gone. And it was, you know, sort of bouffant skirts.
Yeah.
And I was a lady in mating. Pardon me. See, I'm a bit nervous.
Do you believe
a lady in waiting. Do I believe in? You couldn't keep quiet. I know.
No, I know. I was going to...
You just had to interfere.
You believed in Freudian slips when you said that, but go, carry on.
Yes, I do.
You were a lady in waiting and...
Freudian slips. Well, there was no Freudian slip for me that wasn't this short. So... a little girl in the company came up to me and she said, Katharine, I got here at 9 o'clock, and I have the best costume, and I think you're someday going to be a big star, and I'm going to get married in 2 weeks, and I want you to take my costume, because the one you have looks silly on you. And I nearly fainted, and I looked at her, and I thought, if you have any character, you'll say, you're terribly sweet, but I can't do it. But I didn't. I said, do you mean that? She said, yes. I said, thank you very much. Let me try it out. And I took it.
Who was that woman?
I don't know.
What a great story.
Isn't that a wonderful story?
And to this day, you don't
Well,
know
to
who.
this day, see, people have been terribly sweet to me.
Yeah.
But that was really kind.